Hey, hi, how are you? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever and wherever it is that you decided to watch this video. Pokemon Champions and Pokemon Legends ZA were probably some of my most eye-catching announcements in yesterday's Pokemon Presents. So let's talk about Pokemon Champions first, because when this was being revealed, I was so confused at what they were talking about. For a moment I thought, oh, this is going to be a port of classic Pokemon games for the Switch, and then I thought, oh, this is probably a teaser for Gen 10 next year. But then when they revealed that it was a Pokemon Stadium spiritual successor, I was absolutely shocked for a couple of reasons. One of those is because they were also teasing it alongside somebody playing it in an Android or in an iPhone, and I was so confused as to what exactly they were trying to do or announce, but at the same time they were showing it off of somebody playing it on their Switch. And then, because I thought for myself, the reason why this was so shocking is because I thought we would never see a Pokemon Stadium-esque game for the Switch at all, because I thought it would have been redundant, because we have the mainline Pokemon games in 3D already on Switch, and so that would have been redundant. But then they did it, and that surprised me. Like a pure Pokemon battling game for the Switch and for mobile devices, which is why I believe this game is being made in the first place, because they want to capture more of that mobile market that Pokemon is dominating right now. I know they have control of my life with Pokemon TCG Pocket, but a new Pokemon Stadium game is so interesting to think about, because what does this mean for console Pokemon game? Because will they be more experimental with their battle systems coming in the future games? I know we'll talk about Legends ZA in a moment regarding the battle system, but so interesting, man. Will they be more experimental? What's gonna happen? But either way, I'm intrigued. No release date or release window, so we just have to wait and see. I'm looking forward to Pokemon Champion, so that's gonna be fun. Now, Pokemon Legends ZA. This was the one that I've been waiting for this presentation, and personally, it did not disappoint. I was a bit worried when they were starting to show off gameplay, because it looks a little bit like Scarlet and Violet. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. But then the more they showed off, the better it looked compared to Scarlet and Violet, but not that much. I'm guessing because since it's mainly gonna be in the city, there's gonna be less graphical popping, less graphical issues, less frame rate problems and all that. But overall, Legends ZA looks great, and it looks to be more like a sequel to Pokemon X and Y. I don't know why, because I thought this would have been like another prequel, like Legends Arceus, like talking about the development of Lumio City when it was starting. But no, it looks like it's like an actual redevelopment for Lumio City, like advancing it with tech and all that, because they showed off a character from X and Y, whose name is slipping my mind right now. But yeah, that's so interesting to think about, that it's gonna be an actual sequel to X and Y, so that's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. Now, in terms of gameplay, this is really interesting, because Legends Arceus was still kind of turn-based, but they tried something new with the strong and fast play style, and it seems like this game is completely ditching the strong and fast styles for combat in favor of something more active, I guess you can say. It's sort of like real-time combat mixed with the ATB system from Final Fantasy, where everything's more active. You have to be more careful with where you position yourself and your Pokemon, when to attack, when not to attack. It's so interesting to see and how it plays out, because trainer battles seem to be coming back for Legends ZA, which it wasn't really there kind of with Legends Arceus, or it wasn't really a main focus for Legends Arceus. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out, because now you and your Pokemon can dodge and battle. There's still the catching mechanic. It's gonna be very interesting to see. Interestingly enough, no exact release date. We have a better release window instead of just 2025. They're saying a late 2025 still. I think they also mentioned it in back in the revealed trailer, maybe not, but they only saying late 2025 and not give an exact release date, which means a couple of things. A, this is going to be the longest time we've gone with an actual Pokemon game, which is an actual new Pokemon game in a long while, so that's going to be interesting. It's also probably maybe not the longest we'll go without knowing that much of the next Pokemon game, but this either means a couple of things regarding when we will hear exact release date. Either we are going to get a release date next month with the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which will get a release date there and the announcement that it will be a cross-gen title, or they skip next month's Direct and there will be another Pokemon Presents maybe in August, talking about updates for the mobile games and all that, but also just talking about Legends ZA specifically, and maybe there we will get a release date. Who knows? It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be keeping an eye out on that. But yeah, Pokemon Champions and Pokemon Legends ZA, like I said, those two were the main exciting announcements for the Pokemon Presents, which I thought it was a good Pokemon Presents. I've seen people being disappointed with it, and I have my thoughts on people being disappointed with it, but for me personally, a good Pokemon Presents, and I can't wait to see more of Champions and ZA. So leave your thoughts in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on Legends ZA and on Champions? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss more videos from me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.